And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The rim projectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Towns in its center. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Now here's Harden to the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges against Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Clock is ticking away, but Mitchell just stays on mission and lets the shot come to him.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Start with a screen on Mitchell. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And at the top of the key, Towns. Mobley with the block.
Now, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Brunson outside. Hart with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Towns kicks to Brunson. 5 on the clock. No good. Excellent D from Wade. Here's Mitchell. A putback. And they recover it. Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Brunson against Harden. Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges outside. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Wade.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Anunoby passes to Alvarado. Robinson up top, covered by Mobley. Bridges misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Anunoby. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, that shot Anunoby just knocked down is a lot harder than he made it look.
Harden outside. And here is Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Free throw drops for Harden. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Towns. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey team, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now Merrill. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Schroeder dishes to Allen. Now, here's Strus. Still yet to score. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Schroeder. Alvarado passes to Towns. Traps in the tray. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. New group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Harden comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Merrill passes to Wade. Here's Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Bridges. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Towns. Anunoby outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Down low, it's tipped. Three-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Strus. Wade for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Towns with the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And here's Harden. He has 6. Wade outside. From outside, off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cleveland ahead, up by 6. Ellie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting...
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
They've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus. Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back over to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Brunson, right side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it, I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
For three, Mitchell drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Knicks trail by 6. Hart outside. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Brunson against Harden. Harden drops one in down low.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Merrill's checked in. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Robinson a screen on Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson is fully committed on that one.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. Rebound by Mitchell.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Shoots over Towns. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Inside, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Harden. A kick out to Mobley. Fires for three. The shot off that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thomas Bryant is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Harden. And it's Dyson in at the small forward. And that one's good, Shemet.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Harden. He's defended by Alvarado. Knicks trail by 3. Back to Clarkson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The kick out to Town. No good. Could not tie it up. Now Wade. Harden outside. Now Wade from outside knocks down the three.
Really good sequence right there. Harden attacks, then moves the ball, and they end up with the three.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Brunson, 18 feet out. Count it.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range jam.
Mitchell outside. The long shot, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby outside. Missed on the three.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Here's Harden. Shoots it up. That one is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Towns. Strong move off the glass.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Harden fires. Cleared away by Hart. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Harden.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Brunson against Harden. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell. Sweet shot at the right time.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Brunson against Harden. Harden pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. James Harden at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Bridges. Brunson, and there's the three.
Staying under control and unflappable, Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
Now Brunson, a deep three. The three is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take...
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later on.